got one. I bet you guys have one too. That there is a couple in your life that I think stays together because they both love the tension.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got several people in my life like that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like you look at them from the outside and you're like, why are you guys even together? But the tension between the two of them, I think, is exactly what they were looking for. And for me, it's like I could never live in that environment, but they love it. You guys got friends like that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to call them out.
No.
I'm like, are you asking for names right now? Because that's not going to happen.
So I will. Because they know they're this couple, right? It's a couple, Mike and Shannon, and they don't live in this area. So I want to relay a text exchange that I had with a mutual friend that I was catching up with a couple of days ago. I'm not going to get into the entire text exchange, but it's one of the, what?
You realize it doesn't matter if they live in this area. We have a podcast. People can listen anytime, anywhere.
I think that if either one of them listened, they'd be like, yeah, that's us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You ain't even had to use names. I mean, we would have got the point.
Right. So I'm talking to a mutual friend, and the text exchange goes like this. He says, one last thing. You know how Mike and Shannon are always in the thick of drama? And I write, oh, yeah. And again, we have been texting now for 15 minutes. So this is at the end of the conversation. So I write, oh, yeah. He writes, get this, about a month ago, Sharon hacked Mike's email account. He knows this because he gets notifications on his phone whenever his email is open from anywhere other than his computer, right? So I write, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you get those emails that let you know that another server has opened it.
Right. So she didn't have his password, by the way. So I think that she was just going through like dozens and dozens of choices, maybe his favorite team, maybe dates of, like anniversary dates. And she somehow, some way gets in there. So I wrote, okay. So he notices that she's been signing on like 4 times a day, checking out his email. So rather than just ask her about it, like any normal person, he writes, he decides he's going to set her up. This is so them. So I wrote, how's that? He writes, he creates a fake Gmail that's supposed to be some girl he's been training in the office. He starts emailing himself as this girl, getting all flirty with him.
You
understand what's going on here?
It's entrapment.
Yep. He plays it perfectly. At first, he emails, quote unquote, her, saying he has a girlfriend, but she gets more and more persistent, and his emails start getting more and more flirty with, quote unquote, her. That's exactly what I say, except I say...
Poking the bear.
I say WTF, you say...
Yeah. The heavy sigh.
Then he says, then he takes it one step further and starts low-key ripping on Shannon to this made-up girl. Stuff like, she used to dress up for me, now she doesn't care about her appearance.
Oh, he's not taking it one step further.
Whoa.
That man has jumped off the ledge.
Yes.
What if you knew this dude, you'd be like, yeah, he's the idiot. He's consistent. Yeah, so he starts writing things like, she doesn't care about her appearance anymore. She's clingy. She's super insecure. He's writing all this in the emails to this fake girl. And Shannon's reading all these things, thinking it's real. Yes, he says. It goes on for a week. He then sets up a date with her, quote unquote, her, for Friday night. So fake email girl for Friday night. Now, remember, this is him just emailing himself. He tells Shannon he's going to go hang out with the dudes on Friday night.
This is elaborate.
Yeah, but this is honestly so them. She starts asking him all sorts of questions, who he's going with, where they're going. He throws out a few names to her. Well, my friend says, she calls 2 of the guys he's supposed to be going out with. One had no idea what she was talking about, and the other guy covered for him, saying, yeah, they were meeting at Tap Room. It's a local bar, right? Which is funny. because
He didn't tell the guy, and the guy just instinctively did it? Wow.
instinctively lied for him.
That's a friend.
He's like, yep, we sure are. I can't wait.
Texting his buddy, dude, WTF, why didn't you give me a heads up?
So I write back, oh, no. So he writes, yeah, so Friday afternoon rolls around, and she texts him and says they need to talk tonight. He gets home after work. She starts yelling and screaming. She has all the emails printed off and starts going off on him and cutting really deep. She says, you've always been a loser. You're in a dead-end job. You're lazy. I've put up with your childish ass way too long, et cetera, et cetera. So she's getting really personal. I think he's been messing around. And then I write, oh, no. And he writes, yeah. He tries to calm her down and tell her he knew it was her and he made the whole thing up, which she doesn't even believe. Finally, he shows her the password and proves he's only been effing with her because he's so pissed she hacked his account. But she said a lot of personal stuff there that she can't take back. This is all in the text. He was on the brink of breaking up with her, but you know these two, right? They're still hanging in there together. And I wrote, for now anyway. And he writes, yeah. So,
You know, there's so many sayings I could go here. You play with fire,
yup.
you're gonna get burned.
Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Yeah.
That's what Cass says all the time.
Here's what I know about this couple. They'll be together for the next 5 years because they do this kind of stupid crap all the time. It's Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get way more of The Bert Show on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your favorite podcast.